Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Ireland Live for Thursday, the 14th of August 2025. Halfway through the month again. My name is Paul Fitzsimons. I'll be joined by Orla Donoghue in the next few minutes. Here she is in here now, so I will bring her straight in. Good evening, Orla. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm all right, hon. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, sound. But there's no comments in yet. Hi to all. Hi to all. Okay, that's good.
Hi, Vincent.
Yeah. And there you go. I'll just put this out there now. You can watch live and comment on X at FitzyDub and at Neil Casey at Rugamorph27, Ireland Force 23 and on Facebook, Paul Fitzsimons, and www.theirishchannel.com/live. You can also send us in a message at irelandlive@gmail.com or call us on WhatsApp 089 203 1521. You can also buy us a coffee as well if you want. Thank you. So, how's things been, Orla? It's been all good?
Grand. It's absolutely roasting today in Carlow.
It's roasting here as well, yeah.
Oh.
Crazy, yeah. Hi to all. Sue Malone, thank you.
Hey, Sarah.
Can I borrow a book or two, Paul? Yeah, you can indeed. Hello to the people.
No, Mark, you can't. He's reading them all.
Yeah, I'm reading them all. I'm halfway through them, yeah.
Yeah, probably two at the same time.
Nah, listen, I'm good. I'm not that good. Good evening from Manchester. How are you doing, Michael John? How are you? Sarah Malone. How are you, Sarah? How's things? Drew Cook. How are you, Drew? How's things, mate?
Hey, Drew. How are you?
Linux user. Was there a breakdown of the nationalist movement? Heard about some meeting that fell apart. There's an email there floating around. I'll see, can I find it there now in a while? But yeah, it seems Malachy walked out on Michael Leahy and Derek Bly. I think is that what happened? I've really no interest in what they do now, to be honest with you. I really haven't. But I think that was the gist of it, wasn't it? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was the gist of it. I think Malachy put out a statement saying he was walking away. But I have the Grana Heron thing there. I'm going to read that out in a while. But people were flying up there. We're nearly up to 300 there. Keep sharing it out there.
Hey, John, how are you? Hey, Pat.
There you were. That didn't show notifications. Okay, cool. Quiet in the library, Paul. Yeah, I'm allowed to shout. It's my library. Yeah. Good evening, Paul and Orla.
He's pretending he's in Trinity College.
Yeah, plenty of hunk around Manchester. Well, lovely. There's plenty of hunk around Dublin as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hope the Tooth Fairy was generous. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. How are you, Angie? You're not that late, Angie. You're only 3 minutes. Look, you know what I mean? You're okay. You're grand. Mary McMahon. How are you, Mary? How's things? That cat's gonna. What's the story with that cat?
That's Angel.
He cocks his leg there now. You'll know all about it.
No, she's female. She's a female. She's a weasel in the house.
Okay.
So.
But there's a lot going on. I'm just gonna. Malachy, what's this, Pat Walsh? Malachy is an evil snake, and they were warned. Listen, people were warned, but people don't take it. Nothing to do with us. Good evening, Paul and all that now in the chat. Did the rep from Viagra get in touch after the other night? I can't get all his voice out of my head. Can you not get it up, Paul?
Fair. Did you realise what he said?
I have no problem getting it up, trust me. No problem. Angel is adorable. Yeah.
I think we're all just going a bit nuts at this stage.
Who? Who's getting a bit nuts?
I think we're all just going a bit nuts at this stage.
I just had a shower there a while ago. My eyes are burnt down me from the shampoo. So, yeah. I look real shiny, don't I?
Yeah. Oh, look, Michael will give you all the compliments you want.
Yeah. Well, I had a shave as well, so. Hey, Ferg. Trisha. Fine Gael are in panic mode after Mairead McGuinness withdrawing from the presidential election. Yeah.
I have added that over. So
Mm.
yes, she's gone from the race. What a loss. I did make, I put up a post on Facebook and I actually have 2 screenshots. And I just kind of said, one gone, please don't let the door hit you on the way out. And P.S., please bring Harris with you and drop him off at Mountjoy on your way.
Sarah Malone, hopefully he'll get it up tonight.
Sarah, do not encourage.
Story me life, what?
Oh, Lord God.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Do you know what? This is what happens when you get involved in politics. You just end up going demented.
Yeah. I see Mairead McGuinness was lucky. She got to see a doctor and got a hospital bed. Yeah.
Oh, isn't
There's
that wonderful?
29 genders, you know. Yeah. All right, Joe.
Oh, no, that's Regina.
Oh, that's Regina. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Mairead is the one that spent 800,000
Yeah.
on her space.
Beside the house. Beside the house, wasn't it?
Yeah, 800,000. So that's the last thing we need is another one who's in for just lying in their pockets.
It's a well-known fact that Irishmen are the most handsome in the world. As a gay man myself, I prepare only to date Irish men. Oh, okay. I won't be taking up the offer. Diegwit, got in it. Yes, hello. How are you doing?
Hey Liz, how are you?
The public can see once again that the Nationalists can't get along, even though they have the same cause. How can any of you run a country when you can't run a movement? There's no movement. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, there's no movement. There's a few people think there's a movement, all right, but there's no movement. Like, it's grassroots. You know what I mean? Like, and I think we should all get in a room. We've all spoke about this, getting in a room and doing this, and like, we need to make that happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the other people here now have walked away from each other. I think the IFP goes back to Herman Kelly today, does it? I think the 14th or the 15th.
Don't know. Don't
care.
care.
Don't know when it happened. It's 3 months today, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Any word on the 10-year-old beaten to the ground by a migrant bus driver? Is this the one from a couple of months ago?
I haven't heard
anything. Is this a new
since.
one? I've heard nothing since. I've heard nothing at all since that. No. Nothing.
Understand a bit.
Mairead pulled out when she found out she couldn't house refugees in the big house.
Yeah, very true.
Paul, if Trump heard about Harvey, listen, I'm sure McGregor has filled him in and sent stuff on to him, the whole lot.
Well, I've actually, that's what you can do there now, Paul. Will you put up the petition? I sent it on to you. Can you add it into comments so that, so the petition initially was for 15,000 and it's now up to 25,000 with over 22 signatures. So I checked earlier on, because this is what I had to laugh at yesterday. So I actually, anyone who follows me on Facebook will know that I was blocked yesterday for making any comments on my page. Now, luckily enough, people were brilliant and they were out sharing the petition, because what I'd been doing was I'd been going on to other posts and putting up Harvey's petition to get people to sign it. So before the COP, what I was at, I probably hit about 30 to 40 places. So F you, Facebook, is all I can say.
Yeah.
Imagine stopping somebody from sharing a petition on a child that died.
Yeah.
What an utter disgrace. But thank God for the Facebook following, and loads of people were sharing it out then.
Okay, I just put it into the comments there. There it is there. Yeah. Uplift petition, Simon Harris. If you can go in and sign that petition, please do. It's up there.
As we said the other night, he should be sacked. We shouldn't even be asking him to resign. He should be sacked.
Yeah. Jake Mack sent in a video, Paul, Islamic attack likely in the north of Ireland. I would say the Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland, the UK are at high risk, to be honest. We are at high risk, really. Let me just see what was sent in to me there. Let me see. North of Ireland, Islamic threat. Okay. Let me just download that. Let's pull that down. Now let's open this and just have a look.
Did you get on to Sky by any chance over the internet?
No, there's nothing wrong with the internet, to be honest with you.
Not so far tonight.
No, not so far yet. Wait till we start talking about
And
Start
we'll have a
talking.
guest. We should be having a guest joining us soon.
Have we? Are you going to tell us who
Aaron.
it is?
Aaron
Young
the Nat.
Aaron. Oh, good. Fair play
Yes,
to him.
he's going to be coming on.
Harris blocked everyone. Yes, he did. He had me blocked from ages ago. Anyway, Tony Keegan, I hope you're all well. We are. Chris, Vincent Brown, Trump is too busy keeping his buddies out of jail, dirty sods. Okay.
Exactly.
Liz Pepper, we need a list of all children waiting on life-saving surgery. We should all be deploying another child.
Well, I featured another story from a lady. Thanks, Tricia. As I said, at least I got to 30 to 40 places before the COP what I was at. There's another lady in Kilkenny, and her child is waiting for an MRI scan because the child has scoliosis as well. 1 year. 1 year. Like, it's just disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah. Mike Jordan there. Mike is from the US, yeah. We have people here protesting the abolition of crime. Harris should be arrested for treason and sedition. Yes, I think so as well.
He should, yes.
There's a few of them. There's
a lot of them.
YouTuber called Northern Ireland Disgruntled One. He also uploads videos of stuff going on in Belfast and Northern Ireland. Well, I'll play this one here now. Let's just, we may as well go with it. And we'll see. We should share the screen there. Dun.
Good day, folks. Thursday the 14th here. Excuse me. Just gonna go back a week here to the video I done on my feed. Just make remember I went on a rant about the schools, these jihadi possibility of these jihadi attacks on our schools, about trying to mutilate our children. Well, one of the things I emphasized on was the fact that they were carrying out drills all on our schools all across the United Kingdom and here in Northern Ireland too. Now, there was no such thing as a threat. It was a conspiracy of threat that these jihadis planted in buildings to say our nurseries, on our schools, and it was a conspiracy that these people were going to go for the jihad and start doing things to our children that cause a reaction out of us. You know, when looking through some of the videos, I see some schools are talking about how they will be able to shut their schools down. What you need to remember is that those schools shut down, that's us parents getting into the schools to our children. So if this is all a conspiracy, then why are schools carrying out drills to prepare our kids for a possible terrorist jihadi attack? Check this video out.
This school is in lockdown. This school is in lockdown. This school is in lockdown.
Mark the Pier were raising concerns, raising children's fears. But in actual fact, they're quite calm doing it now. They understand the importance of doing it, and it doesn't worry them.
This school is in lockdown. This school is in lockdown. This school is in lockdown. This school is in lockdown.
You need to protect yourself in case, like, anything's outside, like if someone's, if dangerous outside, and even if they could get into the classroom, they might be not even be able to see us.
Excuse me, our street children are being prepped and ready for a terrorist attack. But instead of coming flat out calling a terrorist attack, what did they call it? They said, no, this is a case of a dangerous individual, let's say, or a dangerous animal. So these schools are being built up with, prepped up with lots and lots of money's worth of security gear for closing schools time. So, what time are they expecting this? So in my head, I just go by their numbers, 9/11, September 11th. You don't know what September 11th was, or maybe October 7th, you know, when a terrorist organization, Hamas, and then just busted the people at the music festival goers in Rafa. You know, so this is what's going to come to, folks. If this wasn't planned out by these jihadis, or governments would not be doing this in our schools, they would not be prepping our schools for this jihadist attack. So So these people are sitting prepping for an attack like this. Our government are responsible for it, being either planting IPOS centres right beside nurseries and schools. And like I said, we're back up at the chimney corner, this folks at 2 p.m. We have to highlight the fact that there's a nursery right across the road from the building where 140 dangerous fighting age males in, all portrayed on all weeks out by the community products who own the chimney corner hotel. Costs over £1 million a week, and plus these dangerous men in the hotels are getting to work. They're getting trained up to be security. They want us to feel inferior to these bastards that are coming here to this island, and it's time we woke up and snapped out our hypnosis, folks. It's time we took it to the politicians' doors. Don't you think? Another note, there's all kinds of reports of incidents coming in. There was another one around in Ravenhill Road where a young girl was followed, stalked by foreigners. And there seems to be some more kind of incident happening where there's police cars are chasing after a group of illegal immigrants. This shit's about to kick off, folks. It's about to kick off, and you're all sitting watching your football matches, your Coronation Streets, and your extended. These are lambs to the slaughter. Every single one of these are not getting out on the streets and patrolling and getting them with each other. We need to turn an army here, folks. It's an army we need. Not a patrol group. We have not progressed to the point where we need people ready to the streets in mass numbers, because this isn't going to stop. Our government's just going to keep flooding these lawns. Folks, Chimney Corner, 2 p.m. this Saturday. And all we feel is going to get in, like, and share my page. We need to get this message out there, folks, at a phenomenal rate. It needs to grow. Our numbers need to grow. We, as an army of concerned parents, need to grow.
You're muted.
Did you hear all of that, or was it low?
No, it was like echoed. I couldn't make out a lot of what he was saying until the very end.
Jesus, okay.
Mm.
I put mine on mute then at the end. Did it get better at the end?
The very end, yeah, it was fine. But the rest of it, I couldn't make out what he was saying.
Because I didn't mute my thing here now, because it's playing in the background here. That'd be like an echo. I'm sorry about that, everyone. But did you see Leo was selling tickets for a book launch in the Mansion House? $51.50 per ticket.
Oh my God.
Freedom Dad seems like a good guy, but to be honest, he's not the full ticket. He's also very fond of the small hats and supports them. To me, that's a huge red flag, in my opinion. Okay. The schools are prepping for Islamic attacks. Yes, they are. And they're doing it here too.
Now, actually, on the topic of schools, will you go to the video I have it labelled as, sorry, hold on a second, Valentine's cards.
Yeah.
Should have it now. I came across this.
That's the narrative destroyer, right?
The narrative destroyer, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is over in the UK, but it's quite sinister.
Okay, we'll play this and we'll come back. Someone's sending me more messages there now. I'll have a look through them while this is playing. Okay, we play this.
What is going on here, folks? School children as young as 5 are asked to write Valentine's Day cards to asylum seekers. Now, this article dropped, I believe, a couple of days ago, and everybody lost their shit. And I went, hold up here, hold up here. These children could have been asked to write Valentine's Day cards to other children. Child asylum seekers, to welcome them into the community, and that's a beautiful thing. And plus, you know, you're promoting your Christian culture. St. Valentine's Day. So let's hold up here. Let's wait for more information to come out and let's read the article fully. Let's just move away from headline reading. Let's find the substance to this. I've done a bit of reading and I've done a bit of research, and I couldn't find any evidence that these children were asked to write Valentine's Day cards to other children. And then I asked AI here, and it says there is no evidence in the provided materials to confirm whether the cards were for adult asylum seekers or child asylum seekers. AI couldn't find any evidence for me either. So I'm neither right or wrong. I refuse to believe that teachers within England asked children as young as 5 to write Valentine's Day cards, which is interpreted as a romantic thing, to adult asylum seekers. I refuse to believe that. I want to believe that this is for other children, because you know, my son, he's 11. If he came to me and says, listen, there's a really sad girl in my class and she's an asylum seeker and she's went through terrible persecution, I want to write her a Valentine's Day card. Yes, son, I've raised you well. Yes, that's exactly what you do. But if he came to me and he says, listen, Dad, there is, and my son's 11, not 5, right? If my son came to me and says, look, there's a guy hanging outside my school who is an asylum seeker and he looks very sad, I want to write him a Valentine's Day card. Or maybe it's a woman that's an asylum seeker, but, you know, statistically speaking, I would say catch a grip of yourself. That's strange. That would be strange behavior. That would be my reaction to that. And then you really have to think, let's play hypotheticals here because we don't know the truth around this situation. Hypothetically say it is for adults. Why would English teachers ask children to do this? You're there to learn the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, and everything in between. But, you know, let's stay away from ideologies and politics here. Unless you want to move into that in university. Why is it a possible situation within England that 5-year-olds were asked to do this? As young as 5. And it would be still odd if you walked into an office block full of women and said, look, there's asylum seekers coming into the country and they feel unwelcome, so we're going to offer them Valentine's Day cards. Would you like to do it? That would still be an odd question to ask adults. I'm not going to lie to you. So it's even more strange to ask children, hypothetically, but it's not strange if it's for other children. I refuse to believe we've moved into this level of wacky, and I understand that this is England, and as I've said in many other videos, that what England adopts, Ireland adopts. What other European nations adopt, England adopts, believe it or not. Even though there's Brexit and it's not a part of Europe, but you get what I'm saying. So we have to ask these questions, and I don't want to jump to conclusions. And my question would be to the people who, the refugees are welcome crowd. My question to you guys, because I'm either left wing or right wing, I think there's good points on both sides. My question to you is, hypothetically speaking, if this was for adults, children writing Valentine's cards for adults, what is the purpose of that? What vibe does that throw off? What does that tell the subconscious mind of others around the world about your nation? Honestly, answer that question truthfully.
I think I played that on Sunday night. I think I did. I'm sure we've seen that before, but it doesn't matter. Say it again.
It's good to get it out there anyway, because again, he's not exactly sure what is going on, but if it is what he thinks is going on, that is very sinister. Now, please don't mind me. I've already seen the video. I'm up annoying Facebook again, sending on, there's Independent Ireland, annoyed by me.
Yeah.
Sending on the petition before I get blocked again. But sure, look.
They'll just put up there, get your children out of schools, lockdown, forced vaccination, children go missing. We see it in America. Parents better start uniting to protect the children. I agree. Yeah. We do need to do it. Yes, Steady, you're right. Petition signed, Irish Dad, fair play to you, mate. So there's a lot of people signing the petition. During my years in Tesco, when this stuff was being rolled out, we were told by management that we did not have any right to make any comments on any issues. There's a lot of people now, when you join these jobs now, you either have to be woke or you go broke. You know what I mean? That's the way it is now.
At a protest in Dublin, a lady who follows us came over to me and handed me a leaflet from Tesco. And on the back of it is the whole LGBT, etc. on it. Yeah. It was all part of it.
The people who demonise and condemn the New Zealand for burning, the Nazis for burning books of deprivation, are the same people banning and censoring free speech today. Yes.
Yeah.
On a lighter mood, tell everyone what cologne do you wear. My guess is Lynx Africa or High Karate Oriental Lime. None of the above. None of the above. No, I'd be a savage, man, but I've been out of that now for a while. And I got
Lynx is kind of good for years
Yeah.
ago, isn't it?
yeah, no, somebody made me stuff, special stuff. It's nice. It's from the jungles of Peru, and it's really nice, I have to say. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, and that's what I have on now.
Somebody gave it to you recently, did they, Paul?
Recently, yeah, they did, and it's lovely. I have to say, it really is nice. It's nearly all gone. I'll have to try and sort another one. Yeah.
Hey, John.
Davina, you are a wise woman, way nicer away from crowds. Okay, I don't know what that is. GB News has carried the story. It happened. I just wanted to say as well, I got a message in about 15 minutes ago that said it was a stabbing in Moore Street. I'm just waiting to see how we're getting any video sent in from it.
Oh.
Yeah, within the last half an hour, there's been a stabbing in Moore Street or Talbot Street. Yeah, Flame Chef. Paul was at KCC yesterday to protest about the non-national getting new houses. There were 7 of us. Gas thing about it, we all had houses, not one person on the waiting list or sofa surfing. Which county council is that? Kildare County Council, was it? Yeah, Flame Chef, yeah. What have we got here? It's no different from when they hide the facts in the news, making it appear a safer society than it actually is. Yeah. Flame Chef, fair play, yeah. John, no vodka tonight or tea. So avoid, I'm on the coffee. Teachers have shown they cannot be trusted to stand up. They will. You're right, Adele. There's one teacher stood up, and they tried to kill him nearly. You know what I mean? Like all they were short doing was crucifying that man. You know what I mean? And they're all shitting themselves now. They're all afraid of their lives, but they need to stand up here. You know what I mean? And I've said it umpteen times. I've been talking to school teachers. They don't agree with what's going on, but they're afraid of their life to open their mouth in case they lose their jobs. You know, is a job really worth it? You know what I mean? Some people say it would be, you know what I mean? That you need a job. Like everyone needs a job. Don't get me wrong. You need to make a few quid. But when you're doing shit like that, you know what I mean? That'd be like me driving a bus into an iPad centre full of bleeding men. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Like, you know, I don't care. I don't care how much I need the money. I'd rather be on my bleeding knees than do something like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What's this? Flame Chef said, what Flame Chef said it before. Why aren't they on the streets? Yes, exactly. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I totally reject the LGBT agenda as a gay man, not in my name. There's a lot of gay people don't agree with it. A lot of gay people don't agree with it. So, but they sort of hijacked everything, you know what I mean? They hijacked the rainbow flag. They just, that's what they do, isn't it? Is nobody going to talk about the class situation?
Yep, I know. I know. Do you want to play the hate speech? Because I screen recorded it.
What's the class situation is he talking about? Is it kids in class or at the second class? We're third class citizens in our own country? Or Giles, I don't know what you mean there. If you can emphasize a little bit more on that. Hang on. What's the point in working anymore? I've been working since I was 17. I'm 30 now. But Jays, I'm working since I was 14. Like, and I'm 56 now. You know, it hasn't got me anywhere. I'm smart and well educated. Even that's not enough. Whites aren't wanted anymore in the US. Yeah, I know. They're not wanted anymore here either, mate. So, yeah. Jungle Poo from Peru. No, it wasn't. It's quite nice.
It's all about your the workers. Like, I mean, hiring migrants is cheaper. They don't want to pay the Irish.
Right, Flanagan's just saying that people are calling the Garda trainers. What about the Irish Army? Surely they know what's happening in Ireland. Yeah, well, that's full of woke tards as well, isn't it? Like, you only have to see how many of them, the rainbow flags and all the shite, like they've been captured as well, you know? Like, I know loads of people who's leaving.
I have a video of a few of them coming in that I sent over as well. Where's the Navy?
Where's any of them? Mr. Gold, what did he say? Paul, that stuff from Peru is not for your face. It's for your it's for red arse. It's not, trust me. It's not. It's not. Michael, I love Old Spice. Yeah, I like a bit of Old Spice myself when you know.
Well, that wasn't bad years ago, yeah.
Yeah, years ago. My dad used to use it. And what was the other one? Brew 33. Do you remember that? I do wear poison.
I wear poison, not a horse. Hey, Judy.
Philip Boyer was attacked in Drumshambo last Sunday evening. I didn't see him being attacked. I seen him out there all right, but I didn't see the.
Didn't hear about
Yeah,
it.
so listen, there was a woman and child attacked in Dublin 2 weeks ago. And it's only on the media now. Well, the guy, I know for a fact that the guy who tried to cut the child's face, you remember with the can about 2 months ago?
Yes,
That
I do.
he's actually using a homeless shelter in Dublin. So
Of
he's
course
not
he is.
locked up. He's out walking around and using a homeless accommodation in Dublin, inside in town. I know that from a fact from a guy who rang me and told me, you know. Signed, please God, the family will find our answers. Yes, thank you very much, Pat. Where's the ammo then? There's plenty of ammo, lads. I
But
grew
I
up in
sent
the top
over,
of Ballymun.
because it's actually handy if you attach it on to under the papers. And I've sent it over under A&2 and a few from Independent Ireland and all that, so that people will see it. You know.
Oh, you sent that over on Facebook?
Well, when the video was playing, I was annoying them on Facebook. So I'm sure I'll be banned later on, but sure, anyway.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so do you want to play as I said, the hate speech is only a couple of seconds long, and what's the other one? Hold on a second. Oh, yes, the one on the sea with the UK. Again, it's only a couple of seconds long. Aaron's just messaged you, be on in the next few minutes.
Okay, no problem.
Now, the one on the hate speech, I couldn't find a date attached to it. So it mentions December. So I'm assuming it's this December, but I couldn't find a date on it.
I have that pulled down here, hate speech. Yeah, I have that here. I'll play that now and we'll come back and talk.
11th of December, there will be an international congress in Marrakesh, Morocco. With regard to this global compact on migration, and the participating countries are set to sign this agreement. And although this joint agreement isn't binding, it's still meant to be the legal framework on which the participating countries commit themselves to build new legislation. And one basic element of this new agreement is the extension of the definition of hate speech. The agreement wants to criminalize migration speech. Criticism of migration will become a criminal offense. And media outlets, and that also concerns you, that give room to criticism of migration can be shut down. The Compact for Migration is legalization of mass migration.
So this is coming in the like an agreement, the Marrakesh agreement.
Yeah, it says in December, and it's new legislation. So the likes of us, that would be us gone.
Charlie Vetch did a very good video about the class situation. Yeah. Paul and Orla, great as always. Thank you. No problem, John.
John, I shared your stuff, and it was also shared on the Irish Column Facebook page as well, your poster. We have it on.
Yeah, Super Value gone in Northside Shopping Centre. No way. Gone altogether. So who's taking it over? It's just gone, is it? Joan girl, I do dread hangovers now. I could do on the fucking rampage. I have to rein myself in. I've just got sent in the video there from Moore Street. Yeah. From the Moore Street stabbing. I'm just going to go with that now. I'm just going to share this screen. We may as well get that out here now because it's actually from Paul Nolan. Fair play to Paul. So let me just hide that. And let's play this. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Sports on Moore Street, where all the Romanians sell their drugs and launder their money in there. There's a lot of blood on the ground. Bro, what happened here? Someone stabbed. Someone stabbed, was that? Yeah. What was he, stabbed, was he? Don't know. Smell the blood though, isn't it? Fire brigade were here washing it all away, weren't they? That's what I was just seeing the video there half an hour ago. Yeah, look at all the blood. Yeah. Probably them gypsy cunts. Yeah. There you go, the fire brigade were here. The man went off in the back of an ambulance and the fire brigade come up to try wash the blood away, but they obviously clearly missed it. Missed a lot of it. Look at all on the ground there. Footings of blood. Someone got stabbed 3 hours ago. 3 hours, just told me I put this on. And who was it? What? Who was it? Oh, come on, leave the bike there, Yeah, what's that bike there for a sec? Let me stop, what's it there? Good luck. Paul doesn't believe me. Was it 3 hours ago, wasn't it? Was it Romanians, was it? The Romanians, was it? See who it was? See what money you are even on the Irish? Probably was. Yeah. What? Romanian. Knew it wouldn't be Irish. Sound, yeah? Should buy them out of this shop. There you go, folks. Powers, yeah. Laundering their money in here, yeah. They're Romanians, yeah? Yeah, I had a feeling it was. This is where they all sell the drugs and launder their money. Probably Look at all the blood in there. Anyway, commercially, World Sports. Romanians, get them all out.
You're muted.
I just said fair play to Paul and Tinker. They're doing great work to get this stuff out, I have to say. Well done, every one of them.
So who was stabbed?
We don't know yet. Only blacks and gypsies on Moore Street these days. Hopefully no white people were injured. Thanks, Hugo. But I'm just going to share this myself.
It's another stabbing, like, gee, God almighty.
It is. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's get the viewers up on that. But thanks for that, who sent that in to me there. But it's happening all over the country, and people are seeing it now. Like, people aren't watching the news anymore. They still watch the news just to see what shite that's being thrown out again. You know what I mean? But they're doing well. We're tinkering on a little plan, aren't we, all on changing things up in the next week or two?
Oh yes.
So we won't say too much. We'll just we'll be doing Friday nights. When's the late show back?
September.
Back?
September. Normally when the kids go back to school. Hey, can I leave?
Leave where?
The show, politics. Just go.
Yeah, if you want. Well, we're going to do a Friday night one.
You look like you're about to start crying when I said that.
Yeah, well, I kind of was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't leave me this way. I can't take too many pushbacks. Like, you know what I mean? I really can't.
Need to make sure that you get the videos up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I thought you were leaving. I thought, fucking hell. What are we doing now? What we're doing now? Stop.
Hold on a sec. Did I not send over that video? Oh, hold on.
Which one?
Hold on.
Which video? I have loads of videos.
Hold on. The one with them on the boat. Did I not? I thought I sent it over. See, I'm running 5 pages, so just trying to keep track of everything. It's only a couple of seconds. It's Michael McCarthy.
Michael McCarthy. Did you say you didn't send it to me? Because any videos I've sent, I've pulled down.
Do you know what? Maybe hold on a second. Maybe I did. Oh, so I was trying to delete stuff. I might have deleted it by accident, but I'll be able to put it back up again anyway.
I'm just going to play Stephen Delaney's. Sorry,
Stephen Kerr.
Stephen Kerr, not Stephen Delaney. Yeah, he's sold out.
Brilliant.
So I'm just going to play this and
I look for this.
I'm actually not going to be able to make it myself, to be honest with you. I have the kids, so.
No, I can't. I messaged Suzanne earlier on today because I've got a family wedding a couple of days later as well.
Paul and Orla, did Noreen O'Shea put up? Did you put up Noreen O'Shea's video since more from her? I haven't seen any more from her. I'll have a look on Facebook now in a few minutes and I'll see what's there. Throw a Bulmers at Paul. Yeah, I might throw a Bulmers at myself, to be honest with you.
Has Chris Bourne come into the comments yet?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Most Irish people in Ireland can't wait. Get their fix for more to eat. I have young Aaron just down there now. I'm
Brilliant.
just going to play this one and I'll bring Aaron up in 2 minutes. I'll just play this here so we can talk about this. But this is Stephen Kerr talking about this. 2 minutes, Aaron.
2025 Misha Era Music and Cultural Festival is now sold out. We've sold 750 tickets online, and unfortunately that's the end of the online sales process. Now, there will be a limited number of tickets available on the day, so if you're looking for one of those, please get there early to avoid disappointment. And I would just like to say a sincere thank you to everybody who supported us and bought tickets over the last few weeks and months. We really appreciate it. And again, a big thank you to Christy Moore and Kneecap and all the other anti-Irish musicians who tried to have our little festival shut down. And don't forget the people who mobilised all these musicians, by the way. Leah Doherty and Eamon Crudden, the supposed anti-fascists. Well, they're actually radical left-wing extremists. And they tried their very best to have our festival shut down, but unfortunately for them, it had the exact opposite effect. And we simply wouldn't have sold so many tickets so quickly. So thank you, Leah. Thank you, Eamon. And we're already planning for next year where it's going to be much bigger, much better.
That was brilliant. Fair play. I'm just going to bring Aaron in here. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hi.
Well, Aaron, how are you?
I'm all good. How are you? Thanks for having me
Good.
on.
How are you getting on?
Very welcome.
I'm getting on all well. How are you?
Oh, brilliant. We said we'd let you in. Just give us a what's going on with the protest or with your gathering now. It's the 24th, isn't it? It's the day after Misha Aaron.
Yeah. So it's next Sunday on the 24th of August at 2 o'clock in the Garden of Remembrance in Dublin.
Deadly.
Brilliant.
Deadly. We'll make it down
And
there.
Aaron, you were saying it's all about mental health.
It's about the youth of Ireland, but mental health will be spoken about on the day because that is an issue that's really affecting the young people of Ireland. I mean, and it's not spoken about nearly enough. There's so many kids out there now who are cutting themselves, who are having suicidal thoughts, who are even making attempts at taking their own life. And there really needs to be more discussion on it. So it's 100% going to be spoken about on the 24th.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, fair play to Aaron.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, because especially with what's going on nowadays, like, and it's so difficult with just the lack of services.
Exactly. I mean, we can just look at the way CAMHS is now, and from my own experience with CAMHS as well, it's an absolute nightmare. You know, there really needs to be a lot more reform. There needs to be a lot of changes made within the system for mental health, especially with kids.
Exactly, it does. But are you getting much traction on it, Aaron? Is there people reaching out to you, and or what's going on? Are you getting much feedback from it?
I have no clue what you said there, Paul. The thing was very, very laggy.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Orla?
I can hear you, yes.
Yeah, maybe it's just you, Aaron. Can you hear me now, Aaron?
It's probably me.
He's just frozen there.
Yeah, he's frozen there. Someone just asking there, that festival is a no kids event. Is that true? I don't know. I thought you could bring the kids. I thought you could.
Barry was up asking, because I was talking to Teresa today. So I think Stephen Delaney, Stephen Kerr said that I think there will be a few tickets available on the day. So I'd say if you arrive early, you might be able to get, you know, because there probably will be people who won't show up. You know, something will happen, or, you know.
I try to reach out on TikTok. Okay, reach out to here, Michael John. Davina, I'm just looking at the stuff need to do and getting bigger every day. Yes. Aaron has gone off there. Adam Loughlin left Galway Hospital attempting to reach mental health services, left waiting, and he drowned himself in the corridor. That's right. I remember that, yeah. Disgraceful. Tinker cracks me up no end. He's so funny. He is funny, Tinker, I have to say.
And I heard about another woman as well. I think she was down in Cork, and she had attempted suicide and ended up in hospital, and she was there for a while. And when she was released, she committed suicide again. you know, like, and this time it actually, you know, she died because again the services weren't there for her. Like, it's just.
Someone just posted up there, KO, Aaron, I'd avoid Cam. They are a disgrace. Yeah. Here he is back in. Now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Aaron?
Am I up?
I can hear you, yes. Yes, you're up.
Give me a moment, reconnecting.
Pride Festival in Letterkenny this weekend. Whoop-de-doo, I won't be on to that either.
When is it not Pride? Honest to God.
I have the kids, so no. I won't be going to any festivals. Can you hear us, Aaron? KO, if I don't get rid of the gibbles, I'll have them on all top of me in the bed. The power cuts and heat don't work. RIP to all who have passed. Yeah. Mental health.
Can you hear us, Aaron?
For you, but it's very robotic. It's very laggy. Oh God.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. Paul, can you get someone from RTE to sort your sound system? I think I'm all right. Am I all right, Orla? Can you hear me okay? Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Myself and a pal fitted a second-hand stair lift to me mat today, 84. HSE were doing nothing. Fair play to you, Air Force, for doing that. Fair play. And Aaron does a bit of work with Tom as well, don't you? You do a bit of work during the summer with Tom, don't you, Aaron? He can't hear me. I don't know why you can't hear me.
He's not freezing though.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, he's just because I just asked.
When can I collect Dina
Next week, Barry.
When can I collect? Yeah, the high vis jackets.
I got them off Pat.
Yeah, government training and
He
11500.
says it's very laggy, very robotic.
I don't know whether that's his internet or I don't know what that is now, to be honest. Here he is back in again. I'll add him back in.
Because he was fine when he initially came on.
How are you doing?
Hello?
Can you hear us now? Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, kind of. It's a bit better now, but still very laggy.
Okay.
So do you know if there's going to be many showing up on the 24th, Aaron?
This is I still can't hear anything. My internet must be horrible. Wow.
It must be your internet. It has to be. Can you hear me now? It's very laggy for him. Are you using? What are you using? Are you using the Wi-Fi? Yeah.
Or use the mobile data?
Oh God! How do I fix this?
Here, I'll try. I'll just message him. Are you using Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I dealt with mental health services firsthand. They are a total failure. Yes, they are.
Oh, they are. They're unbelievable.
Was Cam's Oran's version of Tavistock's institutions. Well, they used to send them from here to the Tavistock, didn't they? That's what they used to do. I had a 20-year-old man tell me he has no one in his town except foreigners building families, and everyone his age has emigrated. He felt hopeless. That's happening to a lot of kids in different areas, I have to say. I'm being honest. Liz taking care of late ex. Yes, Fionnuala, really sad. Wexford General Hospital is telling people to stay away as there is an outbreak of COVID-19 to get in touch with your doctor. Lads, there's no outbreak of COVID-19, please. It's like, come on, lads, that's when they can get you back in again. It's late again.
Did you swap over, Aaron? Did you go over to your mobile data? Just told him to go over to that.
I'm sick of pride and rainbow flags everywhere. So am I. Sick of them. Schools and all. Well done, Air Force. It's Aaron's connection. Is he on mobile? Yeah, I think it is. It's definitely Aaron's connection.
He's on the Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, you're much better now. I don't know if you can see me. Maybe I should keep my camera off. It might be
Yeah,
a
we
bit
can't
better.
see you.
I saw someone saying for back. Oh, my camera's back anyway. I think it might be working.
He's gone.
Actually, yes, that was an awful pity. It's such a pity his family didn't go in and wait with him because they were attending him, but it was a wait, the poor guy. Okay. Steady, Eddie. Frightening. Are you back with us?
As the camera came back on, it kicked me out. But so far, so good. Anyway, I'm so sorry about all this.
Yeah, all right. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry
Listen,
about it.
we have this with Paul nearly every week for the last few weeks, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's been going mental the last few weeks now here with me. You know what I mean? They've been hitting me. Well, I don't know.
So we were just asking. Is there many going to the protest next week? Do you know?
I'd hope so. So far, the response we've been given is amazing, especially from a lot of young people, a lot of people who are elected. There are a lot of people just rallying behind this. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of people there anyway. And I hope so, because it's the youth of Ireland. I mean, what are we without our youth? We have no future in the country. And Ireland won't be Ireland without Irish people at the end of the day. And if we all have to leave the country, what's going to be left?
I know.
Exactly, but that's what's happening. The kids are leaving the country, like, you know what I mean? They can't afford houses, they can't afford, and as you said, mental health as well. There's kids now, a lot of kids, like trying to commit suicide and everything else because they think they've nothing to live for. You know, the sort of way it's wrong what's happening, like, you know, it really is.
And then there's not enough support for them either then when they do have these feelings and they're being put down by teachers, by their peers. You know, there needs to just be a whole different outlook on children's mental health now.
Yeah, someone's just asking there now, will it be live streamed? I'm sure Philip will be there or somebody else will be there live streaming it. Yeah, definitely somebody will live stream it.
Philip has said to me, I was talking with him in Galway, Philip will be there, so I imagine he'll be there live streaming, hopefully, anyway.
Yeah, I know he will. Somebody will be there. You'll always have someone streaming, you know what I mean? I
100%.
figured my son was complaining about it, so I tried to get it stopped and giving it to him.
Yeah, but it is shocking, Aaron, in relation to the waiting lists. Like, it's just, there is not enough people out there, you know, like to help with counselling and everything like that.
Exactly. I mean, even just the waiting list itself is one of the biggest issues. And then when you get inside of CAMHS, they offer you no actual support. And I can say that firsthand from my own experiences from within it. It's horrible.
Yeah. Drew Cook is just saying, I'll be there, Aaron. So Drew will be taking pictures. You've met Drew already, have you?
I have. He was a pleasure to meet at the GPO anyway.
Yeah, Drew was one of our own. He's a good man. He's a very good
Great
man. Yeah.
And Aaron, how are you since the Avon and the incident?
I've been doing well, to be honest. Since that happened, I knew I'm doing something right. So I've just been going full steam ahead. It did hinder my progress a bit with Children of Heron. I've had to take another look and I've put that aside until after the 24th. So that's when I'm going to start pushing that because I can't run before I'm even walking. If I overload myself with too much stuff, I'm just going to completely fall. And I know a lot of people are relying on me now and I just can't let that happen. So since the Avon, I've just been going full steam ahead with everything. And that's the way I intend to be. I've been at the camp a few times, been there, helping out as much as I can, talking with the people there. Really, I'm doing amazing.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And Aaron, I actually went down to the Avon afterwards and I was talking to Dave with the dogs and I was talking to Leroy. Unfortunately, there was a fault with the microphone and I couldn't, for some reason, there was no sound afterwards. Aaron, will you tell us what happened? There's a lot of people were asking and there's a lot of rumors going around. Will you tell us exactly what happened that day that you were there?
So I was in work, just leaving. We were doing a job up in Dublin when I found out that the Avon had been smashed up. Now, in the direction we were going, we're passing straight through Blessington. So we decided, let's pop into the Avon. We have tools in the back of the van. We have, you know, some spare stuff from the job that we can bring for them if they need it. So we went down there and I just started getting straight into it. And I went over to the right side of the entrance and proceeded to start cutting everything and just taking it apart what was already broken so I could build it up then with knowing what I actually had instead of just dragging everything around. As I was putting in one of the tarps with another guy who was there, I look up the road and see 3 young lads walking down. And one of them I recognized almost instantly because I had seen a video of him at the camp harassing people earlier in the day. That was Reese. So I turned to the guy beside me because he's there more regularly. And I said, is this him? And he goes 100%. And he goes and starts talking to the people in the camp and warning them that they're coming. So I wait another 2 minutes, finish setting up the tarp. And by the time I'm getting down there, things are already getting heated between the people. When they started making threats. Now, I don't know if the threats were towards women or towards the men there, but either way, I started recording because they were saying some awful things. So I start recording and then one of them starts calling me out, and that's when they all kind of start going at me a bit. So I just keep recording, and that's when he starts threatening me. He starts screaming. This was the ginger guy. He actually put his hood up when he noticed me recording. He starts screaming, I know where you live. I know where you live. You're getting it. You're getting it. Which is a bit weird because I don't live in Blessington. I don't even live near Blessington. So he was just shouting that, trying to intimidate me. But they start walking down the road while continuing to shout stuff. And I just keep filming. And they keep seeing me filming and they keep shouting stuff down. And eventually they start walking back down towards me. And Reese, he proceeds to start recording me. So he starts going, I believe he said bounty on his head or something like that. He was going, anyone recognize this face and the likes of all that. And then he was asking where I was from. So I just replied, Aaron the Nationalist on TikTok, because I didn't really know what else to say. I obviously wasn't going to tell him where I'm from. But when that all happened, then one of his friends came up from behind him and grabbed my phone and threw it towards the other side of the Avon. Luckily enough, he was throwing it towards the graveyard, which has massive trees there. So luckily my phone hit the tree and only fell to the ground then. It did suffer some cracks on the front and it is a bit buggy at times now, but other than that, it's fine. So I run over to try pick up my phone then when the ginger guy puts me into a chokehold and pulls me back. Now, I don't do anything because I don't know if this is a woman at the camp or a man at the camp who I know who is just trying to get me away from everything. And that's when I realize, okay, this guy has me in a headlock. So I try to get out. He then lets go of me and I kind of go for him for a second, then stop. And then the blonde woman, I forget her name, she gets in between us and starts breaking it all up. And she starts bringing me away and starts calming me because I'm starting to get a little bit mad here. Obviously, my phone's been thrown. I've been put in a headlock. I was ragdolled around. I had some marks on my back. When the next thing I know, Reese, he comes around, runs around me, and then punches me into the side right along here, and then quickly runs about 8 feet back before proceeding to shout at me again. And that's when people kind of broke it all up. And from then, they left. We stayed there for about 10 minutes when we started to hear that allegedly they were coming down with more people and weapons, when we decided, okay, let's clear out. And that's when the guards finally came around the corner about 20 minutes too late and went down and proceeded to, I don't know what they did actually. They just parked up there, and when we got to the van, they were gone. So I assume they went after the people there.
You're hoping they did.
Well, hopefully anyway.
Yeah.
And Aaron,
someone's just asking there. Does Aaron think his age group feel the same as him, or do they care? He is doing a great job, and keep it going on. Fair play.
Well,
that's your KO.
Well, KO, the people in my age group, I've noticed it's a lot more girls who are actually awake than the boys at the moment. And when I ask the girls, how come you're so awake to this? It's all because they have had something happen to them.
Yeah.
I know there's about 3 or 4 girls living in my village. Now, I live in a really small village with maybe about 2,000 houses and a few shops. When one of them, one day, this was during the winter time, so it was around 5 o'clock, but it was pretty dark out. She asked me to walk her home Now, this is the town she lived in her whole life, and she only lives 20 minutes from the school. Walk her home because the people on the main street kept harassing her, who are foreigners. I'm just going to come out and say it. They are a foreign nationality who are harassing them, shouting at them, whistling at them, and she feels unsafe to walk that road now.
Jesus. Greg Power just put in there, it's the people who make Éire what she is. No Irish people, no more Éire. Our youth are our future protectors, and this land must be protected at all costs. Well done, Aaron. God bless you, Aaron Gobra. That's from Ferg.
Aaron Gobra.
Aaron Gobra.
And Aaron, when the guards arrived after the incident, like, I'm assuming you spoke to them, did you make a complaint afterwards about that guy? Because when I was down there, I'd heard that Reese guy was causing quite a bit of bother around Blessington. Like, he was well known for causing trouble.
He is quite well known, yes. I was going to make a statement, but then there were some personal things and a discussion with my mother, and I decided not. I don't want to make a statement. I don't really want to go too much into it because it was a discussion between me and my mother about stuff, and she just wouldn't feel safe making a statement, to be honest. The guards rang her, and she asked one question to the guards, and she asked them, "Are these boys known to you?" Which they replied, yes. And that's when my mum didn't want to make a statement. My mum is a single mother. She separated from my father a few years ago, and I put my mum's safety above everything, and I will never make her feel unsafe. So I decided not to make a statement or anything like that.
Good man. Yeah, fair play to you.
Fair play to Aaron, you know. And Aaron, I've heard a bit of chat about, are you getting a bit of hassle online?
Yeah, at the beginning I was, not so much anymore now that it's died down a bit, but Reese himself contacted me and started taunting me. A lot of his friends started commenting on my videos saying, how's the face and all that. Even though he didn't actually punch me right, he tapped me. I was more, as a very, very proud UFC fan, I was more annoyed that the guy couldn't punch me right, that he had to kind of move like that and then run back about 8 feet after punching me. So I was more annoyed about that, but they were all just saying, how's the face and the likes of all that, and just taunting me, which I just found ridiculous.
It's great, isn't it, when they start that shit online? I love it. They try to give me each stick. I just blow them kisses out, and that's all I do. It does their heads in.
Well, there's a lot of people purposely trying to cause stick for whatever reasons now, which I find disgraceful.
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's very simple, Aaron. You're growing, you're becoming well known, your voice has been heard, and that's why they're trying to bring you down.
Exactly. And they're going to try to bring me down at every moment, but it won't happen. I'm going to keep fighting and doing what I'm doing.
And your mother must be very proud.
She is. At first, she wasn't, because she wasn't as awake. Now, she is very awake. During COVID, she was an absolute warrior. I never wore a face covering through a single part of it, and that is only because of her. She wasn't fully awake at the start, but after a while, she's completely awake now, and she couldn't be more proud of me.
Good.
Well, fair play. Well, normally it's been a little bit of a while. Normally we give a shout out to the mothers. We normally give a shout out to Martin's mother, Emer, and to Ferg's mother-in-law, and I will give a shout out to Aaron's mother.
Hello, Aaron's mother.
I hope she's watching. I sent her the link anyway.
Ah, that's good.
And wasn't hold on a minute, didn't you message me, tell me your granny was watching, and they were like, oh my god, they're after mentioning Aaron.
Yeah, but Aaron's only 16, so Aaron's granny might be only 55 or 60, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, give it over. Yeah.
I'm not going to say what age I think she is, because she is most likely watching, and I don't want to end up getting her wrong and then getting an earful of her. I know my little brother is watching as we speak right now, though. He watches everything I put up.
Well, ask your granny, does she like Paul?
Yeah.
All the women seem to like Paul.
My granddad's watching as well.
Oh, we'll be causing rows tonight.
My grandmother was there on the 24th, Paul, if you want me to introduce you to.
The who will?
My grandmother. Or I can introduce you to my grandfather if you like.
That's no problem at all.
Everyone introduces me to their grannies, don't they? Jesus. Listen, hey, it doesn't matter. No problem being introduced to anyone. Fair play, yeah. But we'll have a chat on the 24th, yeah. But my dad's just come in to me there. He said there's a thing starting on the telly there now. He said Borders and Lawyers about the far right. I said, right, I'll look at it in a while. I said, record it for me. Next thing he comes running back in, he says, you were on right at the start of it. They have you right on at the start of it. I thought, oh, fuck's sake, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, of course. See, Paul's so famous now, like, you know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're famous, Paul. You're a big guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Good luck
Lord,
to that.
no. Yeah.
Right, guys, what they hitting 900 there. Fair play to everyone there for hitting 900. Keep sharing it out there. We know
Aaron, you are doing a trade at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, I'm currently doing a trade in building, so I'm becoming a builder.
Brilliant. Fair play to you.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best things that I believe anyone can do.
Fergus Power just put up there. Aaron's granddad's gonna knock the bollocks out of you, Paul.
Jesus.
I don't think he will.
Oh, no.
He won't. Sure, he won't. No.
How, Aaron? How did you find getting a trade? Did you know somebody that was able to help you? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that, you know, my brother's a carpenter, and he'd be in his early 40s, and like, sure, back then apprenticeships were like 10 a penny, but it's definitely an awful lot more difficult, you know, nowadays to find a trade than what it was years ago. How did you find a trade?
Someone you know very well, actually. I'm employed by Tom McDonald. So.
Deadly.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
That's where it is. And I'll tell you what, he has to be the best boss I could ever have, truly.
Yeah. Tom's a good one. Yeah.
100%. And to clear up, because we're at 900 viewers and all, I want to clear this up because I've seen a lot of people talking about this. At the Avon, a lot of people were giving stick to Tom because he didn't get involved. Tom is on probation and he's also an elected councillor. If he said boot to them, it would have been across the world by now.
We did say that on the show. We did say that.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Tom, you have Tom was meant to say it to you. He was looking for you in Galway. He's very appreciative of that.
No, we did, yeah. Martin Murphy just added us there. Emer, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Emer.
Happy birthday.
50 again, is it? 50 again. Well done, Emer.
Yes, 50 again. And actually, it was Stephen Kerr's birthday. I think it was yesterday or something like that. So
happy birthday, Stephen.
Wait, it was Stephen's birthday.
Stephen Kerr, the Irish Inquiry.
Oh, I forgot his birthday. I should have texted him. I'm going to seem terrible now.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Murphy. Yeah, Mrs. Murphy's birthday, yeah.
We'll now start having a section in the show about giving birthday shout-outs.
It's actually my nanny's birthday today as well, so yeah.
Happy birthday.
She'd have been 107, but my nanny's well gone, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're 164, so like.
I know, older than my nanny, yeah. Aaron, get yourself into
dinosaur school.
Yeah, Aaron, get yourself into a judo club. That's what someone's saying there.
Muay Thai. Don't worry, I'm trained.
Muay Thai, that's it.
100%. Muay Thai or MMA.
Yeah.
And no, it's brilliant. Like, as I said, this is definitely what we need, is more young men, especially in trades. You know, we can't have enough of plumbers, electricians, carpenters, you know, etc., etc. Like, this is what the problem is. We need more men. Well, you know, not too many women go into it, but like, we need more tradesmen.
100%. I mean, it's dying out at the moment, which is like terrible. A lot of young people have no interest in it, which is just shocking. You know, what's going to happen when we have no builders, electricians, plumbers, carpenters? The world's going to go to shit, really. So sorry for the language, Paul. You're really having an effect on me.
Aaron, do you not realise the work it has taken me for Paul? Stop cursing.
Yeah, I have to.
But no, it is true. Like, as I said, my brother back then, it was 10 a penny. Like, he left school after his junior cert. He just didn't like school. And he's really talented with his hands. So that's why he got into carpentry. And he's absolutely brilliant at it. But again, like that, they were 10 a penny back then. But now it just doesn't seem to appeal, you know, the way it used to.
100%.
You know?
We'll bring in happy birthday for tomorrow, Fionnuala. It must be Fionnula's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Well, everyone's birthday it is. Happy birthday to everyone. The Granny Magnet.
My birthday.
Who's that now? Who's the granny magnet? I can't
Paul.
Hi,
No.
Paul.
Yeah.
But we'll move on with a video, right? We have
Stay on for a while, Aaron. You can give we're like a panel. You give your opinion on a few things.
I beg your pardon?
If you want to stay on for a few minutes, we'll show a few videos if you want to give your opinion.
Yeah, sure.
We normally play a video and then we give out about it.
Perfect.
I'm actually going to play Mick the Gits video. This is about the Indian stuff that's been going on and the travellers. So I'm just going to play this video and come back and talk to him.
During the week I put out 3 videos which dealt with the lies around a 6-year-old Indian girl being viciously attacked. From the 10th of August, Taoiseach to meet with Ireland India Council tomorrow over spate of horrific attacks. Pity he didn't meet with the parents of Harvey when he said he would. May he rest in peace. Following a recent series of seemingly random unprovoked attacks on Indian nationals in Ireland, Gardaí analysts were asked to determine whether the assaults were part of a growing trend. After combing through the data, they determined that there had been no significant increase in Indians living in Ireland being targeted. But wait a minute, there's been a huge push and narrative from the mainstream media, the establishment and the far-left radical NGOs. Indians have been flocking to Reddit to tell their stories and the attacks they went through. I wonder why the mainstream media didn't use this one. We have seen eggs and stones thrown at us by teenagers at odd times of the day. I was also waiting to return from night duty emergency last month. 4 teenagers come in a car drunk near a bus stop. I was waiting for my husband. Beat me up, took me to a nearby public park, stripped me and raped me one by one while cuffing my mouth and eyes with a scarf and forcibly poured alcohol into my mouth. I passed out with bruises on my head and the next day police found me and took me to the hospital. I currently on discharge from the past 10 days. When I told teenagers did it, the police, i.e. Gardaí, refused to file a report saying legally they can't prosecute teenagers. That would have been front page of every mainstream media publication in the country. But it's complete lies, to victimise themselves and to push a narrative. What sort of person would make up lies like that? You'd swear there was some sort of agenda at play. Well, wait a minute. Group calls for tech companies to remove hate speech from platforms. What is hate speech and who decides what it is? The group of 22 government-funded NGOs who sing to the tune of the government has condemned the recent surge in hate attacks targeting members of the Indian community. It has called the government to fully implement the Criminal Justice Hate Offences Act 2024 and for the outdated incitement to hatred legislation to be modernised in line with the programme for government. We've always had robust hate crime and incitement laws in Ireland. They just don't go far enough to stifle free speech and freedom of expression. We're all supposed to be equal before the law. But now we'll have protected characteristics, a group of people who will have more protections than others. Let's say, for example, you're straight, white or Irish. These laws won't protect you whatsoever. It's not about hate, it's about more control from the state.
Yeah. So, like, these are all made up stories, like, you know what I mean? Like, if we were to put out something like that, there'd be murder over it, like, you know what I mean? Murder, it'd be ridiculed. You know, someone just posted up there, Paul was inconsolable when Saks closed down. Is this about the grannies again, lads? Is it? Saks was all the grannies used to go to Saks. No, I didn't go to Saks. I was a taxi driver back then, so no, I didn't.
What have I missed?
Oh,
No, it's just the grannies. It's just about the grannies.
Paul is very popular with the ladies, so he gets a bit of a slagging over it.
Yeah.
The older ladies, especially.
Maybe I should keep my nanny away from you.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to get
Your
a bit
granddad having
worried.
words with him. But Mick the Gate is brilliant. And but you look who recently did that. El Dadri. Do you remember he came out with all those lies about being attacked? And he was missing teeth and he had all these bruises. Do you remember that, Aaron? And then he was on the television and no missing teeth and no bruises.
I actually do not remember that. I'm not going to lie or anything. When was this?
Oh, it was only
last year.
Maybe I wasn't really involved. I got involved in American politics at first during the presidential election, and that's when I fully started going into Irish politics as well and just seeing everything and how it works. Before then, I was just awake to what's happening.
I'll give you a bit of advice. Run now and run for the hills.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been thinking of it. Don't worry. Sometimes I just want to put my head back in the sand, but I can't.
Well, that's the problem, Aaron. You can't unsee what you've seen, you know? You can't unsee it. So
exactly.
Hold
and
on.
at the end of the day, just because you ignore it doesn't mean it isn't happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what's going around now. Wingians. They're not Indians anymore. Ireland belongs to the Ireland. Not one single Indian, African, Muslim, or any other foreigner has a claim to this sacred island, our home. You are mere guests and extremely ungrateful ones who lie and brandish we the indigenous Irish people. Cry harder and go home. Aaron Gabra, Winchins. That's what they call it now. That's what everyone's calling them now. So yeah.
Paul, I sent you over that video with the lads on the boat. Wait till you see this.
Lads in a boat.
There's a British flag, so I'm assuming they're heading over to the UK. But I'm assuming that they're coming to Ireland very soon.
Of course they are. They're on their way.
They all
this is the Michael McCarthy one, is it?
Yes.
Let me just share this here.
Yeah, because Michael's brilliant. I love his work.
Imagine seeing this and thinking it's not a problem.
Jesus.
Any women and children there?
How many doctors and engineers?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Actually, Aaron, the government were lying to us recently because we featured a video over in Italy, and there was a fella up on the roof throwing down the slates, all the tiles and all that. They didn't tell us we're bringing in carpenters as well.
Lorraine saying hi to us. Hi, Lorraine. But Lorraine also said there in 2 comments before, we need to get everyone out to help Aaron with this on the 24th. And I think we'll have a big Shinanadina present as well there, won't we, Aaron? I think Shinanadina are going to help you.
A big thanks to Shinanadina. They're stewarding the march. They're helping with a lot. They've been really helpful, and I really do appreciate it. So to all Shinanadina members and those on the Shinanadina Council, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, mate. Fair play to you. Shinanadina are there to help us, help everyone. That's what we're here for. Patrick Shields, Adamstown is number. The what?
They've definitely helped me anyway.
Good. That's good. That's what we're here for. Paul is also popular with the men as well. Give it all, Mike. Leave it out.
Jesus, Paul.
Poor Paul just never gets a break. He really doesn't.
Drew Cook. Paul used to go to the nurses' dance in town back in the day. No, he didn't. You're a blatant liar, Drew.
Paul, I heard you were caught at a Joe Dolan concert.
Yeah.
No, it was never at a Joe Dolan concert.
Oh, God.
But,
listen, Aaron, there's pictures of Paul being around when Abraham Lincoln was around. 2 of them seemingly were friends.
That's all bullshit. All bullshit.
Listen, Jaden had photographic evidence.
Sure, Orla, do you not know who taught Jesus how to be a carpenter? Sure, that was Paul.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually Tom. It wasn't Paul. It was Tom.
Tom's a young one, only 62. Doesn't look it, though.
Is Tom 62?
That was my nan's reaction as well.
God, I didn't think he was 62.
You think Paul's good with the ladies? You should see Tom anyway.
I never said that about being good with the ladies. It's all coming from these fuckers. Excuse me, French.
Hey, language. There was actually a very good comment there. Somebody said Aaron's doing more work than Harris ever did.
Yeah, in his life than Harris. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Harris never did a day's work in his life.
No.
Imagine putting Harris on a site. Jesus.
Paul's chewing a toffee. It's actually a locket. My throat is a little bit sore, so it's a locket I'm taking, to be honest with you. Harris, I tell you, Harris is just a wretch, a little wretched man. That's what he is, I'm being honest with you. It's horrible.
I believe he's a psychopath, or I forget if it's sociopath or psychopath, but if he can't feel empathy towards Harvey, yep, it was horrific.
Yeah, it's shocking. As I said, people are looking for, like we've discussed this the last couple of shows. People are asking him to resign. He shouldn't have to resign. He should be sacked. Is what should be done with him.
Exactly.
And a one-way ticket to Mountjoy. Let the lads deal with him in there.
Oh, 100%. 100% sure.
Paul used to
Most
let on he was Don Baker.
He used to be letting on he was Don Baker. He was never out of Jurassic Park.
That was Jurassic Park. Oh, he was never in it, Ferg. Never in it. No way.
You were the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there's photographic evidence of that as well.
I'm working at 11 and stopped at 60. Fair play to you, mate.
Yeah.
But sure,
My
Paul,
daughter's going at 60.
you must have a fair bit of money, sure. Playing Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings must pay you well.
No, I'm gonna be honest. This is your first and fucking last time on here, boy. I'm only joking.
Aaron, keep it going.
I know. Well, if
Stop.
it's the first and last, I might as well keep it going.
You're all right. No, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
Go out and hide. Actually, when we're talking about statistics, Paul, do you want to put up the screenshot of Kildare, the Kildare Nationalists?
I actually only seen this today. I plan to do a video on it soon.
The Kildare
If I do,
Nationalists. Yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about.
I believe I do. I was shocked seeing it, so I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah. As you can see, Aaron, Paul just puts up the video. I do all the work.
Yeah.
He just sits there and tries to look pretty.
Tries.
What do you mean tries? What do you mean?
Trying pretty well anyway.
Well, yeah. What do you mean trying? I'm doing a good job anyway, Aaron. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard you were
Kildare
doing a
Nationalists.
good job the other night as well, but you couldn't get it up apparently from the comments I was reading earlier. What was this about?
I'm never going to live this down.
All bark, no bite.
Yeah, all I kept saying to me over stuff to put up on the and I wouldn't play the video. And she kept saying, "Can you not get it up yet? Are you getting it up there or what? Can you get it?" And it was just funny. It was just funny. People
And I
jump
didn't
onto it.
realise what I was saying. I was talking about, can you not get the videos up? Because the internet was so bad. And of course, Ferg power copped it. And I'm never going to live it down. I'm actually trying to see Ferg the next time.
Yeah.
Of course it was Ferg. You got
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Amazing.
I know
This young man needs to have 100 kids. Ireland needs more like him. Respect to this young lad. Fair play. Thanks, Aaron. Well done. I'm a bit old for it now, but yeah, you're only 16. You could have 100. You could have 100 in by the time you're 40, mate. You know what I mean?
Three or four
Yeah,
after that,
yeah,
no way.
Yeah. So many of Meath have sold their people, Shinanadina, their country, and their country out. I thought SND, I thought it was Shinanadina.
No.
So many people in Meath have sold their country out. Yes, they have. They've done it everywhere.
That's bypass, isn't it?
Look at this fucker, Paul. Paul is the new face of Viagra, Aaron. Lads, come on with us, Jesus Christ.
No,
Yeah.
you're the ones that are in the American gas stations, you know, the real dodgy ones that you just wouldn't take, like Rhino Crusher or something.
Yeah, lads, I tell you, it's a fucking brilliant.
Poor Paul never gets anything but a good slagging. I swear to God. You know,
Galloway Rider there. This channel is proof that the Irish don't need drink to have a good time. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Yeah.
well, do you know what? It's the only thing that keeps us sane is just having a bit of a sense of humor. Because otherwise, if we didn't have a sense of humor, we would just be driven mad. Because we have to deal with so much horrible stuff day in, day out. That, you know, I swear, if you didn't keep a sense of humor, you'd be just driven demented.
Exactly. I've just made the show 10 times better. My sense
Yeah,
of humor.
you did. Yeah.
He's going to be my new co-host, Paul.
Yeah. And it's up to parents to instill our heritage culture. My lad is a mini me. Yeah, my uncle would be as well. I'm being
And you know
honest
what's
with you.
actually
Yeah.
gas? My nephew, right? My nephew is 16 as well. And he's called Aaron.
Yeah.
Spelled A-A-R-O-N?
No, he's the normal way, A-A-R-O-N.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people get mine confused with that. And even people who know me personally have been typing Aaron, and I don't understand why. My name is Aaron the Nationalist. It's there. I'm always so confused.
A-R-A-N. Yeah, Aaron.
Hey, like the Aran Islands. That's what I was named
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
Ah, is that what you're named after?
Yes. Each one of my brother and my sister, we all have names that tie into Irish folklore.
Deadly. There's Emma. There's a birthday, mommy there, the far right, mommy. Hello, Emma. Happy birthday. Aaron, as always, acquits himself so well as a breath of fresh air. Well done. Yeah, fair play.
Thank you very much, Beamer. Have a happy birthday.
We actually think we have a bit of comedy tonight. On Sunday night, Niall Murray is coming on.
Yeah.
You know, or sorry, not Neil Murray. You know Neil
Murray,
the driver who does all the comedy videos and is highlighting what's going on in the country. So I was talking to Neil, and he's coming on Sunday night. So,
I might forget the name, but I probably know the face.
you know
Neil. Neil is funny.
Facebook and
wears the hat. He wears the hat.
He wears a hat.
Oh, I think I know him.
He's on
he does
TikTok,
he does kind of a lot of comedy videos as well, but he highlights a lot of what's going on in the country as well. He's a taxi driver, so he's, you know, the ears to the ground. So he's coming on Sunday night. So that'll be really good.
Yeah.
100%. I'll be tuning in Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do you want to bring that up, Paul? And then actually, okay.
Which one am I bringing up? The Nationalist?
It's the Kildare Nationalist. Aaron, do you see what I have to deal with? He's got the attention span of a gnat.
Yeah, but the actual Kildare Nationalist is not there. It's just a screenshot.
I'm the Kildare Nationalist.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a screenshot. It's to read above it.
Okay. I'll read above it, but I wanted to bring the Scooby-Doo out. You know what I mean? Hang on. Let's just do this. I wanted to show the paper itself. But this will do. There it is there. Population of Kildare went up by 50% in 2 decades. The number of convictions for rape and sexual assault went up by 135% at the same time. What's happening here? Well, what's happening here in Kildare, people?
There you go. And now, Paul, look, we have to address this because this is what's going to be coming to this country. Underneath it is a video called Child Brides.
Child Brides.
Yes. So
I
just give
have that video there. Beforehand. Yeah.
But this has to be highlighted.
Okay, I have it here. I'll just play it here. Yeah.
बिहा त चिन्ता नगरिदियो त ल यो गरिदिया र तू त्यहाँ पैसा नदे बुढा मान्छे बिहा गराएको
Allah khana ka to usida no yo ara bekin dunia jedi na sado santi lage hendra santi dia kurmadi kada haya de so jago do 10 libo ke mutano goribo
yoga mor jala ke ngujuma nang ba di no to go fuane le ke ngujuma ko ba di
Isn't that unbelievable? That girl is 15 years old and she's pregnant. And her husband is 73. Like, that is just disgusting. And what's going to happen then, we'll say, when he dies? She'll be married off to somebody else. Like, it's just horrendous. It's absolutely just. And this is what they will bring in here, you know, if they get to take hold.
I'm going to show you this. I'll just send this in. This is for fucking wankers.
Told you around the dinosaurs. She's a T-Rex. I'm a bit worried there.
What are you doing to that T-Rex, Paul?
Exactly. What are they doing to it? You know what I mean?
T-Rex can't fly. You do know that. They can't fly.
I don't think he's worried about flying.
Listen, I'm toning this down. I am toning this down, right?
Oh, wow.
Aaron, don't encourage him. He doesn't need any encouragement.
God, you're good with the dinosaurs as well, Paul.
Oh, I'm good. Ant with a heartbeat.
Paul has been around.
Ant with a heartbeat, yeah. Paul, you're dirty young man.
Practice.
I don't know.
What did you think of that video, Aaron?
Well, for the first few seconds, I couldn't actually read it. That's why I turned my camera off so I could put my eye directly into my phone screen. That is sickening. That is horrific to see.
Like, imagine that girl is literally only a year younger than you. Do you have any sisters?
I do.
Yeah, just think about them. Imagine being married to a 73-year-old man.
Well, that's what's going to happen to my sister if the country keeps going the way it's going, and that's why everyone needs to do their best. You know, there needs to be more direct action, because at the end of the day, it's not just my little sister. It's maybe the young girl who you guys know, or maybe someone else who has a younger sister or a young daughter or a young niece. All the women and children in Ireland right now are at risk.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I don't know if I got a chance even to. Did I get a chance? Actually, hold on a second. Let me go over to X for a minute. I came across an article right earlier on. Sorry, hold on a second. Let me just check X.
See, you can check all of this now, can't you? Because you're on the laptop. Well, see, Emma told you how cool that was to get the laptop.
Yes. Now listen to this, right? I'll just read this out here. Now I couldn't download the newspaper because it's one of those pay, so I wasn't able to open it up, right? So it's over in Oldham in Manchester, right? So listen to this. A man is raped in Huddersfield town centre. Another man is raped on church steps in Harrow. And a man in Oldham was also raped a few days ago. Sometimes I think that I may be living in a third world country. Like, that's 3 men in the space of probably just a few weeks in and around, I'm assuming, the same area. Like, that's just, it's obviously when it's a Manchester newspaper. So there you go. Like, that's what's coming here.
It's what will be here in about 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. And do you remember we featured as well over in the UK? Do you remember the man? I wonder if that now that could be talking about. Yeah, that's probably the same man. Remember we featured Paul on the show a couple of weeks ago, where a man was raped outside, an older man. I think he was in his 70s, and he was raped outside the church. That's probably him.
Yeah.
Like, that is just horrendous. Like, absolutely horrendous.
It's disgraceful. I mean, this is what's coming into the country in the next 2 years, maybe 3 at tops. I mean,
they're already here, Aaron. They're already here. Yeah.
I know. We have about 2 years to save what's going on. 3, 4. The next election is our last hope. If we don't win the next election, we're gone. That there's no other way to put it.
Yeah. You know, it's absolutely shocking. Like, it really is.
I'm just going to play a video here that was sent in to me there from Paul Nolan there. Now, there's a guy after being arrested in town for being in his nude chasing kids, apparently. So let's just...
My God.
You might as well get this out here.
Every day.
What happened, guys? Huh? Yeah. Why don't you look at the camera? Ferdinand. Look at him. Just look at your face.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave or I'll take the phone off.
Don't take no phone.
I'll take the phone.
Don't take no phone off nobody. Just look at your face, mate.
Go away.
So the whole country can see it.
Go away.
No. Public. It's a public spot. You're not causing no nuisance. You're live. Yeah, you will care when the report goes in against you. Yeah, sure. What's your badge number there, guys? What's your badge number? What? 120 you. Look at this bully boy coming over. Bully boy tactics.
Would you mind getting off the middle of the road?
No problem at all, guys, yeah?
You're on the middle of the road.
Would you mind arresting that man there?
Oh, yeah, look at yourself first. You're on the middle of the road. You must be very warm and mask on your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're afraid to show your face.
I didn't have a shave, so you want to cover my face.
Oh, yeah.
You should have a shave, or you should cover your face. You haven't, but let's forget it.
You're ashamed of what you look like.
Sorry?
You're ashamed of what you look like then.
Ashamed of what I look like?
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to be caught talking to someone like you. That's what it is. That's all it is. Look at the shiny arse on the phone. Leave some poise on me. Tried to run down all the kids he did on Harder Street, Temple Street. Get his face thinker. Even look at your face. You little scumbag. You. Show your face. The Irish people want to know who you are. Him.
But that's breach of Section 60 of the Public Order Act.
No, it's not. I doesn't talk.
So now, sir, I am directing you with the Section 8 of the Public Order.
What's your badge number, guys?
53, you Daniel.
That's all. That's grand. Good man, guy. I gotta live now. Get away from me. Don't be.
Accused about this direction is an offence which can fine them up to €5,000 up to 6 months of prison or both. Threatening to insult behavior is an offence in this country.
Good.
So directing plead there immediately.
See you later. I care.
So what were you saying, Paul? That man was chasing kids around the place. You're muted, Paul.
Disgraceful.
Sorry, this is what it's saying. So the people from the flats across the road say that that man stripped down to the nip and ran at all the kids while the Garda had a car pulled in for a traffic stop. Yeah.
And the guard is over more worried about your man calling him a scumbag.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
This is
God help us.
Guys, I'm not missing loads of your thing.
I gotta head off now anyway. Is that all right?
That's cool, mate. Fair play to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Fair play to you. We'll have you on again. But we'll promote this.
Yeah.
Go on.
All going well. We'll see you on the 24th. And listen, thanks so much for coming on, Aaron. So we'll have you on again.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed coming on. I really enjoyed talking with you both. And everyone, remember the 24th of August, 2 p.m. That is next Sunday at the Garden of Remembrance. Show up for your future children. Show up for your children. Show up for the young people of Ireland so that we can have a future one day. But yeah, thanks for bringing me on, guys. And I look forward to talking with you soon.
You're more than welcome, mate. Thanks for coming on. Cheers. Talk to you later. Thanks, mate. Bye. Just so you know, it's not next Sunday, it's Sunday week.
Yes, 24th.
It's the 24th. So today is Thursday, not next Sunday, the Sunday after. So it's Sunday week. Well done, Aaron. Fair play to everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just me or the guy that looked like Elon Musk's Irish cousin? Yeah, he did a little bit. Douglas Holmes. Well done, Aaron. Well done.
You know, he's doing great. Fair play to him. Like, he's a credit to his mother.
Yeah. He's a great young lad. A credit to his family. Yeah, he is. I have to say, I like him. A good time for Aaron.
Yeah.
But I've done a video of a man that was arrested. Did you see this guy that was arrested? I'm telling you, I'm going to play Tracy's one from earlier. Tracy, it's on for 7 minutes. So we play this and we'll come back and talk to it. Okay. I'm going to get myself a coffee.
Every year, the Irish government publish IPAS Centre inspection reports to, in their words, examine the quality of the service being provided to international protection applicants. From the language used, you would nearly think they are talking about tourism. On a weekly basis, the Irish government also publish IPAS accommodation and arrival statistics, noting that the latest report was published on the 11th of August 2025 and confirms that in the week ending the 3rd of August 2025, 49% of arrivals were single males, while only 11% were single females, with the highest numbers of arrivals coming from countries such as Nigeria, Somalia, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Georgia. Now, this weekly report also publishes a summary position on the number of IPAS accommodation centres spread across the country and includes the following: 50 dedicated IPAS accommodation centres housing nearly 6,500 people, 267 emergency accommodation centres housing more than 25,000 people, 1 national reception centre housing nearly 300 people, 1 City West transit hub housing nearly 400 people, and 3 centres of tented accommodation housing more than 400 people. This brings the total current number of international protection applicants being housed at the expense of the taxpayer to almost 33,000 people. Now back to the inspection reports. On the 11th of August 2025, the Irish Government published inspection reports for some of the IPAS accommodation centres spread across the country. The reason these inspection reports are interesting is because they give us an insight into both the type and the number of properties being used to house IPAS applicants, along with the number of occupants and whether the occupants are families or single males, etc. On the screen, you can see a breakdown of accommodation inspections by county, noting that reports for all counties have not yet been published. In particular, Dublin has not been published. It's also worth noting that the list of accommodation centres per county is not an exhaustive list of all accommodation used to house IPAS applicants. And I know this because many well-known accommodation centres, such as Brafey House in Mayo, are not listed. So these lists are wholly incomplete. That said, the following is noteworthy from the inspection reports. 1. The majority of accommodation centres are run by private companies for profit. 2. In the case of Carlow, the state has commandeered 1 apartment and 30 homes to house economic migrants, while on daft.ie there are literally only 14 properties to rent in Carlow. Also, in the case of Carlow, in one facility where there are 43 people housed, they have 7 full-time staff to cater to their needs, whereas in another facility where there are 79 people housed, they have 10 full-time staff. 3. In the case of Cork, the state has commandeered an unspecified number of apartments to house up to 231 people. 4. In the case of Clare, in one facility alone where there are 82 people housed, they have 12 full-time staff. 5. In Donegal, they have listed 9 accommodation centres, 5 of which include blocks of apartment, such as Convoy Town Parks housing 179 people, Oatlands House housing 15 people, Port Road housing 276 people, Sprackburn House housing 60 people, and West Side Apartments housing 398 people. So in total, there are up to 928 people housed in apartments across Donegal, while daft.ie states that there are a total of 19 properties to rent across Donegal. 6. In Galway, they have listed 8 accommodation centres, with 1 centre alone, Ballybrit Accommodation Centre, having 26 full-time staff assigned to it, while the state have also commandeered apartments in Dominic Street to house 124 people. 7. In Kildare, they have listed 6 accommodation centres, including Wellgrove Apartments, which is housing 4 single males. 8. In Meath, they have listed 5 accommodation centres, housing a total of 1,070 people, noting that up to 792 of these people are located in apartments in the following locations: College Land Forge, Mosney Holiday Centre housing 726 people, and the Lodge where 44 people are located. 9. In Monaghan, there are 350 people located in apartments at St. Patrick's. 10. In Sligo, they have listed 3 accommodation centres, 2 of which are apartment housing 107 people and 48 people respectively. 11. In Waterford, the Lismore House Hotel is housing 114 single females. And 12. In Westmeath, there are 3 accommodation centres listed, all apartments housing a total of 388 people. In conclusion, the government confirms that we are currently housing 33,000 IPAS applicants across all counties and across different property types, from hotels to apartments to B&Bs to accommodation centres and so on. The inspection reports published by the Irish Government on the 11th of August 2025 only includes for the housing of 8,500 IPAS applicants. But out of these 8,500 applicants, nearly 3,500 are housed in apartment type accommodation, meaning that close to half are housed in apartments, or as they are referred to in their reports as independent living facilities with own doors, e.g. apartments. I am just giving this definition for clarification. So if we were to use the current inspection reports as a guide, we could summarise that out of the 33,000 IPAS applicants, at least 15,000 are going to be housed in apartments. Now, this number is significant because Ireland's current homeless epidemic reached 15,000 people in May of 2025. Essentially, if our elected representatives in Dáil Éireann were to focus on national welfare instead of global welfare, many of the problems we face in this country would either be solved or significantly diminished. That said, the evidence is very clear. An open borders welfare state is catastrophic for the health of our nation. But an open border welfare state during a crisis of scarcity is national suicide.
Okay, so I looked at the stuff she was talking about there in relation to Carlow, right? So first of all, I mentioned the Capuchin Friary, okay? So that used to be where the monks were till they booted out the last few of them. And it said, I think 42 was in there. I saw the paperwork on that. It fits 50, right? Then it moved on to St. Bridget's, which is the nursing home. And it used to be a maternity hospital. And it said 124 females. That is not true. There's plenty of men coming in and out of there because it's only down from my daughter's school, so I see it all the time. And that fits 180 because, again, I saw the paperwork. There's no mention of Tohers, right, which is out on the Dublin Road. And there's place inside Tohers for 300 because it's up for rent at the moment. And that's not to mention all the modular homes around it. Then you also, across from the Capuchin Friary, you have the Red Setter B&B. I don't know how many was in there. I don't know if it's moved over to IPAS. It was Ukrainians, but I'm not sure yet if that moved over. But I never saw the numbers for it. Then around the corner, you've got Ewing's bar as well, and they have a load of them in there as well. And then it actually mentioned the Irish Bar, which is over in Tullow, which is owned by, I think, Sean O'Brien, you know, the sports guy. He owns that. But like, there's some of those missing because I'm in Carlow. So like, I'd say if other people were looking at that, they were thinking, well, what about this place and what about this place? Do you know what I mean? So like, all that, like, there's missing information from that as well, you know?
Yeah.
If you actually want to, I sent you on 2 videos up at the top, right? One is under Cal, right?
I have Cal there.
I also sent you over an update on Clonmel from Dimple Dempsey.
I have it here. Dimple. Will I play Dimple first?
First, and then if you want to play Cal,
I'll go with Dimple first.
Yeah.
So, Haywood Road and Clonmel, a little bit of an update. They've moved in. It is families for now. Please keep in mind that is a 3-year contract only. A 3-year contract. I was told that on their open day when they went to discuss things and then called the code red. And myself and Tracy O'Mara and Shane and Liam. There was a few people there. It wasn't just me, that's what I'm saying. But they called the code red when we started asking questions. Like, what are you going to do with the sewerage and the water? Anyway, that's besides the point. They don't care. Clonmel, their water's turned off loads. And it all seems to be in the estates that are underneath the old Haywood. But now we have big... The only way you could describe them as really African men wearing bulletproof vests as security around that. Like, they should just put the IDF on their uniform. They really should. IDF protecting settlers from the natives. That's what it is. And then I get a phone call from someone in the post office saying, as soon as they were moved in, they were put on buses and brought straight to the post office to collect their money. Well done, Ireland. And now we have companies and bringing in the Garda to give you safety talks on how not to be racist. You need to sit the fuck down and respect them foreigners. They have more rights than you. They want your land. They want your jobs. And they want to beat up your children. Sláinte.
Straight to the point. Good woman herself.
Yeah, she has a way with words, Aro. Yes, Dimple.
Oh,
She's good. I like her. I like her. You know. And we also have...
Cal. Can't beat Cal.
Cal Thursday. We'll go with Cal. And then we'll... Yeah. Go on. Go with Cal. We're at 149, so yeah.
Sean O'Riordan here from Anyone But the Irish Always Vote Number 1. So the government are playing silly buggers, aren't they? They're trying to create divide and conquer. Mainstream media are doing the same. They're trying to make it like all Irish people suddenly hate foreigners, you know, and they were all racist. And that's why they're creating these stories about Indians being attacked and this person being attacked and that person being attacked. Obviously because they probably want to introduce hate speech laws. Irish people have nothing against migrants who've been living here for years, working away, paying the taxes. My family are migrants. My dad is Scottish. He's lived here over 40 years, paid his taxes. I've got cousins from the Cameroon, cousins from the Philippines. We're not racist. But there is some funny things going on. I mean, I did a funny video about an Indian guy who got attacked and he literally had no bruises on his face with massive plasters. And I did a joke to say, look, like, it just looked fake, didn't it? It just looked fake. And it looked like they're making up these stories to create this mirage that we hate foreigners, which is nonsense. Our problem is with all these unvetted, undocumented, illegal men coming into the country and all the trafficking, the human trafficking that's going on into those IPAS centres, which are extremely dangerous because we don't know who they are, they're not documented, they're unvetted. We also have a problem with the fact that our country has used up all its resources and we can't keep bringing people into the country anymore anyway, because Irish people are not being looked after. You know, Irish people are on beds in hospitals, trolleys, even in schools, kids can't get places in schools. The medical, everything is a fucking absolute mess. The jobs, they're not paying Irish staff enough money because they're bringing in people who are happy to take less money. So it's a shit show and the government are making this happen. So let's not fall for these traps. And even that video of that young guy who was attacked by all those black lads, I thought the young guy must be dead after seeing that video. And then I seen him walking away with a black lad around, with his arm around his shoulder. I'm wondering, was that a false red flag as well? Was that fake or was that real? I don't know anymore. I can't tell. But all I know is this. I don't hate foreigners. I've got billions of friends from all around the world. Love yous all, guys. Don't worry about that. There's no racism here. But they're trying to create racism, make us look racist. That's what they're trying to do. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Oh, and by the way, they nuked my Facebook and Instagram page because they didn't like the fact that I was calling out the truth about that Indian fake story, which looked like a fake story to me. Anyway, I'll get one back again. Never mind. Always vote number one. Anyone but the Irish. Got your back. Sorry, so just to recap, they're trying to make it out as if foreigners and migrants need protection from all those Irish racists. So they want to bring in these hate speech laws to protect them. Or are they bringing the hate speech laws in so we won't talk about the illegals coming in, the human trafficking? Is that what it's about? They took away my Instagram and Facebook page.
He's brilliant.
Patter's just saying, I don't trust this poser. Sorry, gang. I like him. Listen, I've met him a few times. I like Cal. He's good. He's a good guy.
A lot of stuff. And actually, I've just sent you on another video from him. It's actually brilliant. It's
We already played it. We played it. The Neilstown flag.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
you weren't here last week when we played it.
Oh, you played it. Right, that's grand. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've done that. Actually, so there's one I want to highlight as well because it's very important. It's under children's operations.
Yeah. What did Patter say? Ex-boy band, attention seeker, me bollocks. You don't know the real me, Paul. Careful about assumptions, mate. Okay. Once they bring in hate speech laws as general as talking about migration, they will be able to arrest you at will. They
Yeah,
will
we won't
indeed.
hear.
Another mutra. Okay. He is spot on. And what are all them men going to do in little Irish villages all day? Rape and pillage the village. That's what they do. That's what Muslims do. That's what they've been doing for decades, for hundreds of years. That was for Paul Mack, not you, Paul. Paul McKeown, Galloway Rider. You're an ex-Brit. Oh, okay. Don't be worrying, lads. Let's not be fighting in the comments. Serious, please. We have enough of that. Yeah. But former head of UK Cobra said nothing can stop all-out civil war. Yeah, I know. With a few more videos there.
Yeah, children's operations. And then, yeah, just do that one first and then I'll say the last one before we finish up.
Which was that? The scoliosis one?
It's a woman with blonde hair in the video. because it's important to be highlighting.
When Simon
all this.
Harris was the Minister for Health in 2017, he made a promise that no child in Ireland would wait more than 4 months for scoliosis surgery. At the minute, I just checked this morning, there's around 235 children still on the waiting list for scoliosis. This is an incredibly tragic case of Harvey Sherratt. He was 9 when he died following years of suffering due to spina bifida and scoliosis. He had been on a waiting list for an incredibly long time. When he did eventually receive surgery last December, the doctor said that his spine was too curved at that stage that they could not, I think, eventually save his life. His parents have now led this campaign. They asked to meet Simon Harris last September, but now Simon Harris has said that he will meet them now in the coming days. He has asked for a full report and full timeline into Harvey's care and what happened. But we have known about this for an incredibly long time, and now a child is dead. No one wants to think about children in pain. We know where the HSE is in terms of waiting lists and everything else. But as a politician, the buck stops with Simon Harris. He made this promise years ago, and now a child is dead. And, you know, I don't think anyone could deny the 2 parents of Harvey when, like, they asked for this meeting a year ago. These are people, and it's not just these 2 people, these are people who feel like they have been ignored.
That's very good. That's actually not the video. It's that one. Hold on. It's that one there. I have it labelled under children's operation because all of this needs to be highlighted. And remember, he said this, there'll be nobody waiting, what, is it over 4 months after 2017?
I don't know why I didn't pull that one down. I'm shy of it anyway. Then I'll play.
Mm-hmm.
This is my daughter.
Okay, I'll just share this one.
This is my daughter. She's 5 years old, full of energy, and recently diagnosed with scoliosis. Lately, she's complaining of back pain and getting headaches almost every night because her spine is putting pressure where it shouldn't. We've been told she'll have to wait between 9 months to a year just for an MRI scan, and that's the fastest list they have available to her. Me being her mum also had scoliosis growing up. In 2008, I was one of the scoliosis sufferers and putbacks delayed my treatment. Only for my mum being a strong woman, a Sinn Féin representatives standing in for us and the media getting involved, I got my spinal fusion in 2009. I was one of the lucky ones. Other than that, I'd probably be still waiting. But why should my daughter or any child have to be lucky to get healthcare in Ireland? Why are we still fighting the same battle 15 years later? Children's Health Ireland reports a number of 228 children awaiting spinal surgery, and 137 of those are actively waiting. Campaigners have also highlighted that over 106,000 children are on treatment waiting lists in Irish hospitals. What do you think? Is 9 months to a year too long for a child in pain to be waiting for an MRI? I think so. Comment below. Our children deserve better, and our governments have a lot to answer for.
A child shouldn't have to wait any more than a few weeks for an MRI scan, especially if they have something like scoliosis. You know, it's an absolute and utter disgrace. They don't care about the Irish, they don't care about our children, they don't care about the elderly, they don't care about the homeless. They're an absolute and utter disgrace. Exactly. Hey, Alan. You're muted, Paul.
Sorry, I'm just reading Alan's thing there. Alan Croghan there. Fair play to Harvey's family for coming out. Rest in peace, Harvey. Along with Aisling Murphy's partner, I'd like to see the parents of the 3 children and the carer come out, along with the many others. who are victims at the hands of non-EU nationals. Yeah, you're right, Anna.
Well, Ryan Casey is he's able to speak out now because the court case is over.
If I was Harvey's parents, I wouldn't trust myself to meet him. I would do time for him. Yeah. Good night and God bless you all. Our land, our destiny, our area. If we move together, we can move fucking mountains. It's just a matter of getting the right ones together. Christ is King. Aaron Gobra. Yeah. Good night and God bless Ferg. Fair play to you. But yeah, I'm just going to play this here. This is John Patrick Ward, is it? No, John Collins.
My Irish brothers and sisters, please sign the petition to have Simon Harris resign. If he had any dignity, he would donate his whole network to the family of Harvey and all the women who lost their lives during this cervical smear scandal. But he doesn't. But let's get him to resign. Go to my story and you can click the link or just Google it. You'll be a minute away. It'll be your good deed for today and a good deed for Ireland. This man has to go.
I've just put the link back into the comments there, lads, for anyone who wants
please
to
sign this. Because earlier on it was over 22,000 and they were looking for 25 because yesterday it was 15. So it's going up and up. So let's keep it going. Do you know? Actually, Paul, before we finish up, there was one I'd had up before. It was under the Irish Watchdog, who I find brilliant on X as well. And it's labelled child abuse. It's what's going on in the schools over in the UK. More utter nonsense. Why can't they just leave the children alone?
I'm just looking here now. Child abuse, you have it on that.
It was actually under the children's operations.
No, spotted in London. No, that's
here.
shit.
Do you know what?
Okay,
Here, I'll just the quickest
sorry,
thing.
I'm wrong here. I'm looking at someone else's instead of yours.
Yeah, I've just forwarded back on again, so it'll be there now for you to click on.
Irish Watchdog. If this is a video, I have it already pulled down. Let me see. That or is the phone? No. Oh, I've seen this. This is the guy from America, isn't it? Oh, I saw this. This has got down the rounds a few months now, I have to say.
I just saw it on his I'm assuming it's a man who runs the Irish Watchdog.
Yeah, hang on, I'll just share this with
He has very good stuff up as well.
Yeah, just let me share this. Yeah, no. You can't have to read it.
Boy, right?
No, I'm a girl.
Who told you you were a girl? What?
Mommy.
When did she tell you you were a girl?
I love girls.
What the hell? I see. So mommy told you you were a girl?
Uh-huh.
The state of California says that I have to pay for the chemical and physical castration of my son as child support.
What?
I'm not going to pay that child support. I'm not going to pay anything to hurt my son.
And that means you'll be going to prison?
California is going to send me to prison for that.
What? So, Jeff, you are going through something. You've been going through something that is probably a father's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Tell me when this started.
Started when my son was about 2 years old. My ex-wife, who's a pediatrician in Coppell, Texas. started thinking that he might be a girl.
He's 2 years old. What? Oh. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You're muted, Paul.
Just those parents should be locked up. Not him. He's pushing it to stop it.
Oh no, he's trying to stop it.
The lefties are striking again, Fitzy. Yeah, it's true. Like there's something going on here, lads. But, I thought I had.
Yeah. Actually, I was just laughing, right? This is why I will never be a politician. Because I just thought to myself, oh my God, I got that actually wrong. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was the school in the UK, but it was actually over in California. Imagine, see, this is why I'll never be a politician, because I admit when I'm wrong and apologise. Where's Father?
He's there. Yeah.
We're going now.
I'm going in a minute.
There's River. Oh, look. River's going to say goodnight to everyone.
I had a few more videos to play there, but I won't bother. I just have like 2 more COVID ones, right? I'm just going to play these COVID ones and then we'll finish up, right?
Okay.
So let's play this.
No one was forced to have the vaccination. Who made the comment? Was it Dr. Thurin?
Senator, I believe I made that comment.
You made that comment? Right. You were in Australia during COVID-19. You must have been fully aware that people, nurses, doctors, people to have their jobs, to keep their jobs, were forced to have the vaccination. Now, do you retract your statement that they were not forced?
Senator, no, I believe firmly that nobody was forced to have a vaccine. Mandates or vaccine requirements are determined by governments and health authorities. I believe everybody was offered an opportunity to get a vaccine or not get a vaccine. I don't believe that anybody was forced to take a vaccine.
A lot of Australians will disagree with you on that one.
So that was that.
Nobody was forced, really.
Nobody was forced, yeah. This is what they're telling you. Yeah. And then
what
about
all the people whose jobs were threatened? Or who students couldn't go into college or couldn't go into school.
And here we have.
It's unbelievable.
This one is about the mRNA vaccines. So let's go with this.
Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I am no longer optimistic anymore. And the reason is very simple. The reason is because I'm afraid that these RNA vaccines, mod RNA vaccines, whatever you want to call them, have already done their job. And what their job has been, and this is incredible, was not even known to the planners because they didn't realize that what they were doing. But it is what I said years ago, that the vessels throughout the body are going to be attacked from top to toe. This is something that never happens in any disease, okay? Systemic, meaning the brain, the heart, the liver, everything can be attacked, the vessels. And the trouble is that it's turned out to be true. So this systemic vasculitis leads to destruction of brain cells, obviously. And that is what we are now experiencing. We're seeing, I'm afraid to say, billions of people whose brains are not working anymore, not as they should be. They are altered, and they do not have, they don't have the willpower anymore. They don't have the intelligence anymore to move things. And so the only chance we have is to stop this mod RNA crime, because this crime is going to destroy us. The trouble is that they're rolling out this RNA vaccines all over the place, and people don't realize this is being done.
He's very good.
Very good.
Very, very good. Yeah.
You will not speak to me like that, Paul McCann. I do not appreciate it. Refer to as a weirdo. Okay, lads. Okay, I've one more there. I'm just going to play this. This is a new movie that's coming out. The full film will launch, I think, is next week. So it's about COVID. So let's just play this and we'll finish.
It's very likely that the mRNA vaccines accelerate coronary artery disease.
Not one more shot should be delivered.
It's a tragedy that it was allowed to happen.
The mRNA vaccines, its uses are being expanded tremendously.
It's perceived that there is a gold mine, a huge amount of potential profit to be made with this new technology.
When people received their first COVID-19 vaccine, it was the first time their body received lipid nanoparticles.
People historically have this confidence in the concept of, oh, it's just a vaccine. Lipid nanoparticles go everywhere in the body. To the brain, to the bone marrow, to the liver, to the spleen, most importantly to the reproductive organs.
I regret it every single day that I walked into my local pharmacy to get that shot in my arm. I feel like my body is eating itself.
That looks really good.
Looks very good. It's out this week, I think. So there's a lot of them in it there. There's Peter McCullough.
Dr. Ryan Cole's there, Peter McCullough.
Yeah.
We're after playing Peter McCullough, so we'll probably be banned now.
Yeah, we banned now. Yeah.
See, Robert Malone's there. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Good night, Galloway. Fair play to you. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Don't be listening to other people there. Don't be worrying about it. I'm going to let the line rot now in a minute. There was something like the flu jab. I think there was something in the flu jab in 2019. That's why I was awake to the poison.
Yeah.
There was a new thing. The mRNA was added to the flu jab in Italy, and all the Italian old people got it. That's where they got their deaths from in Italy. That's fact. That's fact.
And there's so many people that I know that were really sick after the 2019 flu shot, who had the flu shots before, never an issue until that one. So
it'll hardly be shown in the cinema. They're saying that it won't be shown in the cinema, but we'll be showing extracts of it here, and we'll be putting it up on our page as well. So yeah, let the truth get out. Yeah, now you have it. I'm going to drop you down there now, Orla, and I will talk to you in a few minutes. So thank you very much.
Good night, folks.
It's been emotional. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Well, people, we're at the end of the show there. And as we say every night, I'm just going to put in the banners there if you can there. I'll just throw it in there. I know what was happening there. I'm just going to throw that buy me a coffee in the link there, in the paste it there now. What's he got to send me in? He's got to send me in something there. Audio. What's the audio he's got to send me in? Oh, I can't listen to that one I'm on. Sorry about that, mate. Stabbed the military last week. Yeah, I have it all there. Done it already. Thanks very much. But yeah, as we say, every Sunday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night. God bless. I'll leave you with this.